Alright, BreakCPK here, and these are 4 things I wish I knew as I started playing Towers and Titans, but hopefully it can help you. Let's check it out. So the first thing on the list is going to be Daily Titan Quests. Now this is very important because, in my opinion and from what I've experienced, this is one of the most efficient ways to earn resources every single day potentially when you log into the game, looking for what to do. This is a great way to making sure you're getting resources, especially experience, which is one of the most sought after resources because that's of course how you level your Titans and make them more powerful. So looking at the screen right here, what I mean by Daily Titan Quests, every day there's going to be essentially two separate Titan quests with 2 sets of quests to them, if that makes sense. So 4 sets of quests in total. We'll talk about that now. So this limited button down here is where these quests are going to be, at least for the time being. Now, so if you click on this, you'll see a Titan of the Day Recruit and Titan of the Day Advanced. These are the free ones. These are the ones everyone has access to and the ability to complete these quests. Now, in each of these, it'll label a specific Titan to determine what you need to do with that specific Titan to then get the reward. And obviously there's a daily countdown as far as when it resets. I haven't done my quest for today. I've been bad about it, but again, this is just for showing. Ideally, this would be nearly complete, if not complete, by the time this timer runs out, of course, every day. But the point is, in this case, for the recruit one, it's with any Noble Protector Titan, and for the advanced one, it's with any Battle Knight Titan. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, what's a Noble Protector? What's a Battle Knight? Good question. To figure that out, the easiest way I have found is actually using this over here, and up here on the where this will show like different deals they may be having that are coming up, there will be the Titan of the Day deals. If you click on that, in this case for the Battle Knight, for example, you then go to Codex, and then it'll show you, okay, so these are the ones that are labeled as Battle Knight within your Codex. So this specific Titan, he looks like this. I only happen to have the red version of this one. I don't have any other one. So to get that quest done, I would have to specifically use a red one. Now, normally the color wouldn't matter. If you have multiple of them, you can choose whatever makes sense for whatever level or PvP you're doing. But in that case, I only have the one option. But at least I have it, which of course is good. The other one being, what was the other one? It was Noble Protector. Here we go. I believe this is going to be a healer, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's actually going to be a tank. That's right. Okay, so this is one of the tanks. I have multiple versions of her. As you can see, the Felwyn being one of my stronger ones. But anyways, point is, I have several options as far as colors go to do the quest for those Titans. So, going back to the limited tab here, again, you got a recruit and advanced tab, and you have these Titans in each. Every single day, this will reset. If you complete all of these quests, which frankly aren't that difficult, you can, in my opinion, you can get them easily done within a half an hour if you're really focusing on it, potentially slightly longer, but especially if you get them all done, you not only get the rewards for each of the individual quests, but then you get all the way up to eventually what could be these 12 stars right here from completing all these quests, which then unlocks even more for future, but also it actually unlocks a rare tome that you can summon, and it has a chance to even summon, depending on what the Titan is, in this case, 4-star Battle Knight Titan. So, a 2 times chance that is. So, very good value. Very good value. This is something to really focus on. If you're going to this game, you're not sure what you want to do every single day, this is at the very least what you should be focusing on, in my opinion, when it comes to spending your time wisely and efficiently within Towers and Titans. Now, you may be asking yourself, what are these premium ones? Well, again, good question. These premium ones, you have the option to purchase the premium versions every single day. And for right now, as the prices stand, it's 99 cents for the Recruit Premium and $4.99 for the Advanced Premium. Now, the first note I will make about this, a mistake that I made early on, not exactly sure how this worked. Make sure you have the Titan before you do this, because if you pay to unlock this, they can, there's a chance to get some good resources right here, and you don't have the Titan, then a little unfortunate there. So make sure you at least have the Titan to then be able to unlock this and then get these quests done. Now, the nice perk here, I will say this, whether or not you unlock these, you actually will get credit towards these quests. So just simply even by doing the normal free quest, it will give you credit towards doing the premium quest, which then lets you determine, say if I happen to finish 5, 6 of these quests even, in my mind, you know what? That's worth the, paying the either 99 cents or $4.99 as it currently stands to unlock these quests to then get these rewards. You just simply hit collect and you have those quests done. You can even finish that much more to ultimately get another rare tome on top of that. So again, it is honestly very, very, very good value, very efficient, and a way to help you advance yourself further in the game every single day. So daily Titan quests, certainly look out for those. The next thing I wish I knew would have to be how Titans have their own unique traits and personalities. Now, what I mean by that, you open up a Titan, you get excited, especially if it happens to be a 4, especially a 5-star. In this case, you're looking at one Wolfric. He's my only 5-star that I've been able to open. But all these Titans, they actually have these personalities and traits as well. Now, these are randomized from what I can tell amongst all Titans. So in the case where you're opening a lot of 2, 3-star Titans, 1-star especially, you try to determine which one should I level up, make more powerful. Well, it does matter to look at the personality and the traits, because depending on what those are, you may want to level up a specific one that will ultimately end up being more powerful. Now, the personality, it's usually just going to be a base stat. In this case, his personality is keen, which means his power is increased by 5%. However, his armor is decreased by 5%. So usually there is a positive and then a negative that goes with it for the personality. But, I like this. I always like my guys hitting harder, so like that there. Now, all of them have the 3 traits from what I can tell right now as well. The first trait is usually unique to the Titan specifically, and it affects one of their abilities. In this case, his basic attacks deal increased damage, and when you deploy him, he actually stuns enemies around him for 2 seconds. This guy's powerful. I love the fact they have him. Hopefully you get the chance to play him too. Anyways, as you notice at the top here, it says Forceful Strikes and then Epic with the purple text there. So all of these traits can actually be different tiers, from uncommon to common to rare to epic to legendary to mythic. Mythic, the red text, is what you're really looking for. And there we go. As you can see, I got really lucky with this guy. How his second trait is actually a mythic one, increasing power by 10%, and then his third trait happens to be a legendary, which increases his attack speed by 9%. So the attribute that it affects will be randomized, as well as how much it affects it. Depending on the tier, it'll be randomized as well. Now, of course, for these, you have to get Ascension 3 on this guy to unlock this one, and then Ascension 6 to unlock this one. Gonna take some time, but it sets you up to determine which Titans you want to invest into and which you want to level up. So definitely look out for the personalities and the traits. So the next note I want to make is something I wish I knew from the beginning, is PvP is a great way for making gold. If you're looking for a way to make gold, which again, gold, one of those resources that certainly is used in many things, including leveling up your Titans, going to be important there. The best way, in my experience, what I've been able to find, is doing PvP, because mainly it's very quick. Usually, it takes usually around 5 minutes or so to finish a average PvP battle, and most of the time, especially in the earlier levels, you're going to be victorious. Even if you're new to the game, a lot of the times you might be facing bots or players that may not, frankly, be as understanding of what they're doing. You're getting the win. So even if you lose, though, you're still getting a good amount of gold. And I believe right now, as it'll explain right here, 150 gold for winning. So again, it takes about 5 minutes, if that, to finish a PvP match. You can kind of factor in what you're looking at in terms of the gold per hour. So if you're looking to really farm gold heavy, I would suggest PvP. Even in a loss, you're taking home 50 gold, as well as arena coins, which is something else I'll talk about here in a second. So as mentioned, another thing I certainly wish I knew from the beginning, but glad I know now, is you can use certain resources to get other resources that you may be lacking and trying to figure out how to get them efficiently, including gold and experience and even energy. As you look at the screen right here, this is an example of that. Every single day, this will reset with a daily timer, just like everything else that's on a daily reset. You have the ability to purchase gold, experience, and energy with arena points. So in my case, we have at 141 arena points. As you saw, I believe you get 6 per win, 4 per loss even. You factor that in, what you're looking at right here, you spend 2 of those tokens, you get 50 gold. You could do this up to 4 times, simple math, so you're spending 8 to get 200 gold right there. you can spend 4 of the tokens to get 100 experience and do it 5 times, and then same thing with energy. The point is, this is a very efficient process and a great way to make sure you're keeping up resources. If anything, it's also just an extra option. Now, this also works with these crystals. If you go to your treasury tab, these crystals are, I believe, earned by a lot of first clears throughout the campaign and through dungeons, if I'm not mistaken. But these crystals, making sure you're keeping an eye on how many have of these, because a similar idea, not only with what we're talking about with 4 with energy, as well as gold and experience, you can have daily cooldown to spend these crystals to get said resource, but even for your arena energy and other pieces of equipment like the equipment keys and even dust to help with your equipment grind as well. So looking in the shop and making sure you're being efficient with your resources, taking advantage of these daily cooldowns, certainly something to look out for. All right, that's going to do it. Once again, I'm BreakyCPK. I appreciate you all tuning in. Hopefully you learned something from this and enjoy your Towers End Titan experience. If you haven't played it yet and you want to play, click the link below. Get that downloaded. It is free to play. Check it out. You're going to have fun.